Oh, Santa Hook Tusk, I've been a very good boy this year. Oh, a present, a present. Thank you, Santa Hook Tusk. Oh, I prefer a lump of coal. Thank you, Hook Tusk. Hello, YouTube. Hello, Twitch chat. It is the 26th of December. It is Boxing Day. Hope everyone had a nice Christmas. I was really violently ill for the last 2 days, which is why I didn't stream. But I've come back. I promised I was going to do a Hearthstone one, and I'm doing a Hearthstone stream. Now, I was going to do, and I'm still doing, the most Christmassy themed deck I could come up with, which was Jackpot Rogue, because it has such high highs and low lows, all based around this one little, one little funny card, Jackpot. If you generate some really good cards, like if you can get the Drakefire Amulet or something like that, what else? If you can get the Scourge, I've had that a few times, and then you cheat out that expensive spell with your Trickster, you can do some truly disgusting things. The dream is that you jackpot on like 3, Trickster on 4, and you basically get so much value from the board that it's too much for the opponent to overcome. Also, if you can get really good spells from Jackpot, you can replay them with Contraband Stash and get value. Now, there are many variants of this deck running around the interwebs. So I had a look on HS Replay, and currently the most winniest version of this deck is a 30-card deck that doesn't have the secret package in and has only got 2 of the cards from the concoction package, them being Potion Belt and Potion Master Putricide. However, I don't think Potion Master Putricide is good in this deck. I think there are too few minions to get the value off him. I don't think he slots into this package particularly well, so I cut him from my variant. I kept Potion Belt in, but I think one of the big, nice things about Rogue right now, and I think one of the things that makes decks strong in general in Hearthstone, is cheating out mana. And one of the great ways to cheat out mana, especially on your concoctions, is a Ghoulish Alchemist. So I've thrown in 2 of Ghoulish Alchemist. I do have 2 concoctors in the deck. Again, they don't run the concoctor, but that's kind of the side of the concoction package I'm running. I've also got a secret package in there, only with Perjury and Double Cross. Perjury will hopefully give me a secret up at any one time so that a Ghastly Gravedigger can spin a card back from your opponent's hand back into the deck. And that's pretty big disruption. We've also got Private Eye to cheat those out. I mean, the whole idea of this deck is just cheating and cheating. That's what I intend to do. I'm just going to cheat out mana. Just keep cheating out mana. The dream, obviously, from all of this, and the other secret enable I've got is Sketchy Stranger, which I hadn't been running in this deck, but I've just added it now because the other variant I've seen has that in it. But if you can find Objection and just keep recasting Objection with Contraband Stash, it's so brutal for the opponent to deal with that they often can't deal with it. They can't keep losing a minion like every... I mean, like, it's not every turn, but 4 turns in the game or something, or 3 turns, depending on how many... what's names you can get out, any Tesses, copies of the Contraband Stash, stuff like that. So I've got this part of the secret package in it. Then I've got a few little additions. I have the Maestro package. I personally don't really rate this. I wasn't running it at one point, but now I've tried to make this up to 40 cards with Renathal, and I added the Maestro into it with the Nulls. Because, hey, 0 mana 3/5s with Rush might help me in the early game, because sometimes you do really get like a dead hand with this deck. I've also thrown in Serrated Spike again to cheat a little bit of mana out, and at the very end of the game, if my opponent is super low, we can Scabs all their minions, and hopefully get 2 4/2s that will just finish the game off for me. And we've got a Shara just sitting around in here, hopefully finding either a really good Colossal minion, which is probably what I'm going to look for, or maybe she just recopies one of the Contraband Stashes if we get an insane stash. And then it's just cheat. Now, I will admit, I'm kind of going into this a little bit, not blind, I have been playing this a lot off camera, but not this version, this is the first time I'm taking this out. We might want to iterate on this deck a little bit more as we go through the games. So I'm going to give myself some iterating space. Anyway, Jackpot. Let's find out if it'll be naughty or nice based on the jackpots I get. In my experience off camera, I was naughty a lot of times. But hopefully now, Christmas is gone. Maybe the HS dev team have changed the odds slightly. Maybe I won't keep getting the Infuse 3, summon a demon that died this game. That'd be nice. Alright, priest immediately. So, this could be bad. Depends who I'm playing against, really. I mean, I've got a 1-2 right now, so I think I'm going to throw these back into the deck. Cutlass is another funny one. I've kind of got a hatred of Cutlass. I always want to cut it from my deck, but I literally see it in every single rogue list. I understand the benefit of it. It's basically like... Oh, that's interesting. It's basically a non-card in the deck. But I was like, well, I'm putting it up to 40. Maybe I don't want it in the deck anymore. I don't know. The amount of times though I feel like I trade it back into my deck and then redraw it again makes me go crazy. Anyway, first up, Chakotay is playing some sort of meme. We'll see. This is the other reason I didn't want to play the Maestro deck, because I kind of want to reveal early. I should have waited there. There was no reason to. And now that I think about it, I was going to Sketchy Stranger anyway. Oh, there's the Cutlass.
Where you followed.
Okay, which one would I like to be cast multiple times this game? Probably Reckoning. Right? Because they're almost certainly at some point going to get Psi-themed. In fact, maybe this is why we don't run Concoctor. If we're going to run Maestro, because I'm never going to play Concoctor on 1. Anyway, let's start harassing the opponent by stealing his best cards from his hand and putting them back in his deck. That is fine. Is this undead? It's not. I don't quite understand this deck. I don't think I've seen this. 3-drop, give friendly undead reborn. I'm going to put this back in the deck just because it's got more mana cost. This might be the wrong play. I'm also considering bouncing this back to my hand again and just doing it again next turn. But I'll leave him on the board. If they trade it off, then fine. I'm okay with this. They also have to be worried of Get Down as my secret, so they probably don't want to run the 1-2 into it first. Never mind, they don't care. They know it's Reckoning. I think we're going to be concocting again next turn. Maybe. Okay, let's do some more concocting. That's fine with me. That's less fine. That concerns me. But we'll see. Maybe it'll be good. Priest normally has silence, which is why I was concerned, but it's actually Shadow Priest, so it can't have silence in it, right?
No light, only power.
That being said, I might trade this off because I'm kind of scared. What have you got in it?
Next in line.
Oh yeah, you got Gravedigger. Oh, that's pretty sweet, honestly. Nah.
Ain't my grave.
Right, what do I not want you to have? Just keep taking all their undead cards. If they can't play an undead card, they can't play their tech cards with it. I have a new route to success. I don't think I want you to have that one, since I know that you have no minions in your hand anymore. They might have a duplicate of it, though, because they only offered me 2 cards, so one of them is a duplicate of either Animate Dead or whatever the other option was. How many left? 1. This is highly cursed. This is kind of why I want the secret package in, though. It has draw on it. Oh, come on. Colours. Work me here, buddy. Well.
Alright, I'll be. It wasn't me.
It's still not a bad get. God, maybe I do just run Putricide. I'm honestly thinking of already, even though I win this one, just changing the deck around a little bit. Maybe throw out the Maestro package, because I don't really like it. The Nulls are okay, but they're not fantastic. What is this deck I'm playing against? I don't understand. Can anyone tell me in the chat what I'm playing against? This is not the deck I thought it would be. Anyway. What do I want? Definitely want to draw 2 cards. Do I care about your minion? Not really, but... I would have taken 3 damage. I'll just draw 4 cards for 0 if you don't mind. That seems very fair. Oh, okay. Just give me 2 more spells, please. And I will kill that. It's some sort of Zoo Priest, I think. Undead Zoo Priest. And they've gone with a Shadow Priest package on top of it. It feels kind of scuffed, I'm not going to lie. Considering I had a really bad draw as this deck. What are we doing? Yeah, sure. That did a lot of damage, well done. And now, we draw this and make it think, because I picked it so quickly that it's counterspell. And now we hope that this is good. It's acceptable. Ladies and gentlemen, we have been nice this year.
Muddy the waters.
Excuse me? Oh, my game's crashed. That's perfectly fine. Just reconnect. There we go. Alright, I'll play the minion again. Doesn't bother me.
Muddy the waters.
Tiny Toys, decent is what I'd say, but not great. Is there anything I want to battle cry here? No. 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 And probably not. Alright. I won't shadow step any of these. Alright, do you have another board clear? Oh, they checked for Visage immediately. Very nice. Enjoy the extra damage, by the way, because I've got a copy of it. Now that I think about it, was this a smart play? Because they can also use that. Never mind. It turned out it was a genius play. I'm just going to call it was a genius play. I actually think it was unbelievably smooth brain. But that's a 1-0. Alright. Immediately, iteration. Because I understand now. If we're going to play the Maestro package, I don't want the Concoctor in there. So I think I have to choose. Do I want Concoctor or do I want... Similar with Alchemist, I probably wouldn't want to play the Alchemist. Do I want these or do I want Maestro? And honestly, Knowles Maestro, you're so last season. So let's drop you out. Now, what do I put back in as the 3 cards? Good question. I don't know. I simply don't know. Ghostly Strike wouldn't be a terrible shout, nor would Gone Fishing. Just give myself card draw instead. So my iteration of this did have 2 Ghostly Strikes and 2 Gone Fishings in the deck. Just to try and get the value of the additional health, and then, you know, still be able to slash through them. Through the cards of my deck. I could also try a Putricide. You know what? Let's do it. Let's see how a Putricide goes. If I'm going to take a Putricide, do I want Gone Fishing or do I just want to draw? I think... Sorry, do I want to do 1 damage as well? I think I'd prefer to do the 1 damage and draw a card than... Draw a card Dredge. Okay. Cool, we have iterated, we have added the full concoction... Well, not quite the full. Most of the concoction package is in here now. Except for the 3 mana get a concoction at the end of every single turn. That is a little bit too slow for me. Maybe Putricide, though, is just, you know, it's a 2 mana taunt. You have to deal with it. It's like putting a Bran on the field. They're not going to just leave it up, because you can get unbelievable value.
Versus the
Now, I hope, if this is Blood Death Knight, if we can get some good jackpots, there's a lot of ifs, by the way, but we could go for truly insane value and outvalue the deck. It is possible. It's hard, but it's possible. Okay. Pretty certain it is Blood Death Knight because it's 35 health. I'd still like to get some early pressure on them, though. One turn late. Alright, we'll take a Perjury. Next turn is probably Button plus Concoctor. Or it's if we draw Jackpot, please. It'd be big.
The time has come to dethrone our former master.
Interesting. Coin Mr. R. Ice Barrier is okay. Motion Dynamite is probably never going to pop off. Judgment of Justice. Honestly, I think it's a pretty poor selection. I think Ice Barrier will give me the most value here. Because that's going to attack me, so I'm only going to get one. Sorry, it's going to turn into a 1-1, so I'll take 2-3 off it. I might as well just Ice Block for that. Gives me 8 block instead. Okay, they're running the Soulbreaker in the deck. This is getting very much like the Burgle Rogue hands that I remember. Just full of actual hot trash. Do I tempo this out? Do I tempo one of my Swift Scale Tricksters into a concoction? No, that can't be right. It's better to do this if I'm going to do anything. Because then I get a 3-2 on the board. And this can only cheat out concoctions. This can cheat out all spells. Alright, so far I have cast nothing from a different class, and my stash does nothing. I also think this is the deck that Starfish will basically do nothing into. Okay, that might be the best I can get for Starfish. I could remove at some point... Okay. At some point I could remove Lifesteal off one of their cards, like the Munchers, but that still pushes through first. Oh, they've got a Starfish. Still doesn't matter, that's one card that I've played, and as long as I've played it, we're good. Any chance of a decent card? Nope. 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 Okay. I just don't... I don't care about the Starfish. I've missed its best chance already. Oh, there's a Muncher. One munchy boy. Okay, here we go.
Where you followed.
Something less than 3, ideally. I tell you what, Avenge could be annoying into this.
Ain't my grave.
Yeah, you can go back to the deck if you don't mind. And I'll hold off attacking. I would have preferred that to hit the Starfish, but anyhow.
Our gift of the arcane enlightens us.
I was going to say that makes no sense why he'd hit that. Because he was still going to die to this anyway, so you might as well put it in my face. Okay. It's not big, but I think we have to just stash immediately. I only got 2 cards from it, but I'm running out of value. Okay. Thank you for proccing this. I was about to have a little bit of a sad moment. Ooh. Do I want to do that? 3, 6. I don't know if I want to give them 2 Astrolaws. But would I? Yeah, I would. I would fill the hand. So that seems really bad. However, what is my other alternative right now? Yeah. I think I'm really, really effed.
Keep your enemies close, and your shit is close.
It'll overdraw them, but does it really matter? I've given them unbelievable value.
You serve well.
Yeah, I thought you'd say that.
Field work.
Okay, what do we need now? We need big bodies on the board.
Slice and dice.
Shouldn't have attacked either. I'm rattled. I'm shaked, rattled, and rolled.
Our gift of fire empowers us.
He's aware that he hasn't got 10 mana.
Mission failed.
Don't think he was. That being said, I'm gonna get silenced, right? Well, I have to play this. I need bodies on the board. I guess in his eyes... Does he have one of these? He only has one of these right now. He needs another turn to play another one. So maybe this is fine. Maybe this is fine. Again, the Tricksters, they really fucked me. Drawing 2 of them is almost always bad news bears. And I'm just not drawing enough cards. I might give this one a whirl again, though, first. This might be too few games. Starfish. Yeah.
My blood. What
Ah, didn't expect that. I was expecting another Astrolaw. Sure. Okay. Wait. That was really a colossal mistake.
Our gift of the arcane enlightens us.
Astrolaw's gonna bring it back.
Our gift of frost shields us.
I don't think I tempoed the Ashara. That would be a little bit stupid. Because they probably have one of their 18 board clears in the deck. Ah, come on! I've been naughty this game. You could eat one of the Tricksters.
Our gift of the arcane
Oh, God.
enlightens us. You serve.
Well. Give me a good colossal minion, please. I've earned it. That's not really that good. But 2, 3, 3, 6. I think it's gonna leave him on 1, right? Yeah. So, do I hit him in the face or do I hit the minion still? I think I hit the minion still. And then leave it in his court. Maybe we'll get a nice perjury. So not perjury into double cross, which is impossible, but hey, it'd be nice to draw 2 cards.
Citadel stands strong.
I'd really like that card right now. On a positive note, he is fishing. He is aware that I'm 1 of lethal on the board. He has to be clearing. In some way. Or killing me. Or killing something. Okay. Honestly, that's pretty good for me. He cleared his board. Okay, that's annoying though. Right, what do we get from this? Could do with an objection. I'll take a counter spell. Okay. Yes. Yes. Give me 4 cards, please, on the double. They are 4 of the most disappointing cards I've ever seen in this game. Fuck me, senseless. There's no spells in my deck anymore, or secrets. I drew the 1 card. I knew I should have played him first. But I was like, if I don't play him first and I get Contraband Stash, there's so much value on the board. Do they have lethal? Oh, they do, but they can't play it, because they don't know if it's objection or not. Alright, so he's got lethal next turn, because he's got an Astalor fully charged, ready to go. In fact, he could do it now. I think I'm dead. Does he realise I'm dead? No. Just the Death Knight players. I'm just going to control the way if you don't mind. Okay, Jackpot could do it for me. An incredible Jackpot. That is so bad. So unbelievably bad that it makes me want to cry. Alright, Jackpot number 2. I mean... well, that's what I'm going to have to do.
Take 2 and call me muddy the waters.
Put a big boy on the board. And put another boy on the board. And just pray that this lives. It will keep me alive from Astalor now. Potentially. 7, 2, 2, 4, 6, 8. I in theory live on 1 if he Astalors. And runs everything into me.
You are prepared.
I'm gonna guess he has lethal though. Another Starfish? Actually, Starfish probably wouldn't be lethal either. What have you got? Well, that's a good start.
I will not be merciful.
Breathe it in.
2. Oh. Really? You're running fucking Noxious Cadaver? It's such a troll card to run in that deck. It's so bad. Oh well. Well, as I said, that's what happens when you play Burgle Rogue. Sometimes you just get completely shafted. Other times you have an insane pop-off turn. And on that game, I felt like we got shafted. Is there any change I would like to make? No, I'm going to play it again. There's so many times I play this deck with the concoctions, and you draw, like... you have so many cards in your hand, you can't empty your hand fast enough. And then I have times like that where I just don't draw anything. Like, I drew all 4 of my secrets before I got to play one of my... what are they called? The secret players? Just hyper-cursed.
You cannot hunt a demon hunter.
I have found my prey.
Okay, we'll keep Reconnaissance. I also don't know if you meant to keep Trickster. I feel like you should do. Oh my god, but not 2! Please! And I drew a secret. The game just hates me. It actually hates me right now.
I see you.
I think we coin Double Cross and try and draw Jackpot by turn 3. or Coin Reconnaissance. They're both decent. But I'm fairly certain Demon Hunter will use 2 mana. 2 or 3. I want to make sure they use their full mana on one of these turns. Trickster, you are a little bit of a trollster. Alright. Coin Double Cross. Pray for jackpot, and them to use 2 mana this turn. Okay. He didn't. That's fine. I think I'd prefer to use a Reconnaissance. Yeah. Actually, do I want a Mind Eater in my deck? In my pool? Does that really matter? I could play it this turn, which is kind of why it matters. But do I want Spell Demon Hunter's cards? I think I'd take this. I think this is more obnoxious. Getting a very sticky minion back continuously. And one that just pings them down slowly. So yeah, they're purposely playing around Double Cross right now. Which I've honestly never seen anyone do before. I kind of respect it. He's got unbelievably unlucky. He doesn't know it yet. He's got unbelievably lucky. I fucking hate this game at times. We've been naughty again. Apparently we've been very naughty. So, Deathborn does have some uses in this matchup. It's not giga terrible. But I basically need him to hit me for 4 in the face and summon 4 1/1s for this to be good. And he's just going to purposely leave himself 1 off. So I guess we're going to hold on to the Trickster for now until he does something like that. The only benefit I'm really getting right now... Actually, let's do this. The only real benefit I have right now is I may have messed up his curve a little bit, made him go 1 turn slower. Ah, here we are. No, hit him in the face. Hit him in the face. Thank you. This might be as good as I can hope for from Deathborn, or like reasonable. It's a reasonable Deathborn. Yes. Okay. I pick it quickly because then it looks like it's counterspell. Then concoct. Trick. Oh baby. That's dangerous for Demon Hunter. They're not renowned for their healing, or at least this variant isn't. They do have the 3/3/3s that have lifesteal. Ooh, what are we getting? What are we getting? Ah, I've seen this variant. This is the quest Demon Hunter, but it's not a quest. They hide it inside the little packets. I'm still content with this, by the way. That's the spell damage gone. So that's the Jace turn a little bit neutered now. And I guess he has... He didn't check for counterspell. This guy has balls of steel. He didn't fucking give a shit. He just simply didn't give a damn. I'm kind of shocked. Alright, Cutlass. Get back in the deck. If only I had a secret right now. Alright. Potion Master. Draw me a card. It's an okay card. I mean, that is just annoying. It's a lot of health. That is stupid. I shouldn't take Crixus. Crixus is pretty good to cheat out. Actually, hang on a minute. Maybe I do take Crixus. Is that stupid? My hand is kind of garbage. Am I losing a lot for taking Crixus? Not really. Do I take Crixus? No, I don't think I do. I'll take Spirit Guide. It would have been a really bold play to discard my hand. But I was just thinking next turn that I could use the other Reconnaissance and maybe play another card with it. And I just sack everything. Hey, that's Fel Barrage gone. Listen, I don't know if they're going to have enough damage to kill me at the end of the game. Okay, Stranger Luck.
Where you followed.
Yes. 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 We have to play this. And now I could play another one if I really wanted to. Do I? No. Not right now. Now, you might say, why grab Objection? Well, how the fuck are they going to deal with it? They have 3 minions in their deck. They played one of them. It's like the hardest thing for them to deal with right now. And it's going to stay on the board for the Gravedigger. Okay. I don't want to play my stash just yet. We will Gravedigg. And I would rather you not have these relics, if you don't mind. So we'll send that back to the deck. Right, I have no Holy Spells in this deck, but I do have a Shadow Spell. So it does find me a card. And it's just a big boy. There it is. I feel like I've won. As long as I can beat relics, just naked relics, I think we can beat them pretty comfortably. Definitely have Jace. It's going to be Jace plus a spell damage minion, right? But Jace... Oh, actually, Jace on his own might kill me now. Hang on a minute. Do I care if they know it's Objection anymore? Like, what can they do about it? I think that is the new question. What can you do about it? Answer, I don't think a lot. Therefore...
Let's muddy the waters.
He now knows what it is. But I'm just going to fill my board with shit. Enjoy. That is a really good top deck. I don't run into the 3 cost. I value my health now. Minions can take damage, not me. It's like the one way I get health in this deck. My hero and Astalor. Okay, I think he's going for it. Which is unfortunate for him. Because it doesn't work. Unless he's specifically got a 1-mana minion plus Jace. I don't think that kills me. I guess the hero could do as well. He's about to realise, yeah, that doesn't work. Well played. Now you can't beat me. He says. You can't beat me, right? That's against the rules. You know what? You know what we do?
Our gift of frost shields us.
We just protect ourselves. We just want health now. Come back.
Our gift of frost shields us.
Alright. Now that's despair, I think. Yeah. 10 armor. I'll take it. Okay, this was much better than the previous game. Why was that? Well, honestly, because that deck just sucks. I've been trying to do an iteration of the minionless Demon Hunter, and every iteration I've done, I've tried to run that Jace spell damage one as well. It just sucks, right? I don't think the payoff for running no minions in your deck is worth it.
Valera.
I make my own.
You didn't
Okay.
see anything.
I think we hold Jackpot. We don't hold Perjury, though. I get to coin one of these early. Hello, Perjury again. Nice to see you. If only you'd wait your turn and get played from the deck like a good secret. Right, I think we coin Sketchy.
I see you've brought game.
No, it's Rogue. It could be the same version as me. Or it could be Death Rattle. If it's Death Rattle we want, or Starfish, the one lonely Starfish in the deck.
Where you followed.
I think that is the most disruption if it's Death Rattle. I was considering Visage, but you can play around that. Okay, I don't think it is. Oh, actually, no, maybe it is. Doesn't that deck run Serrated? Don't know if they run Gun Fishing, though. I think it might be the Burgle Rogue. I think we're in a Burgle matchup. Okay, let's Perjury, because we have Ghastly Gravedigger. And Freezing Trap probably won't get procced by Rogue, but you never know.
The dead never rest.
No, it is Death Rattle. Alright, let's just fucking ruin their day now, please. What ruins their day the most? This is pretty annoying. Yeah, sure, that's pretty annoying. And again, you never know if it's
Ain't my
objection. Right, what do I not want you to have? This sketchy information seems rather strong. Let's put that back in the deck. You can play with that later, okay? How do I fill into this matchup? I honestly think we lose most of the time. It kind of depends. If we have like an insanely quick pop-off turn, we're good. If we don't, then it's going to suck. I wish I... Where's that come from? I wish I'd got to play this early. That is unbelievably bad for me. I've clearly been naughty this year. Fuck me. As if. As if. Putricide. Interesting. I mean...
Alright, up in.
I believe we are what I like to call in the business fucked. So is there any reason to ever use front lines in this matchup? I don't think so. I mean, that's going to get blown up, but it doesn't matter, right? Because it's a battle cry. Then he gets the broken card. He plays the broken card. He remembers to attack me in the face first. And now he's got infinite value. Just like that. Okay, you love to see it. If only like one of my 9-drops did anything. Alright. It's miracle time, I think.
Take two and call me morning.
Random concoctions. The rescue. That's not going to help me.
Up in.
Job's done.
Could be worse. Alright, goodbye. You get to play that again in the future. Oh my god. I honestly just want to concede instantly. I hate this deck. I'm so shocked that they didn't nerf this Infectious Ghoul. Like, it's just so bad. But it's only bad in this deck, that's the thing. It's like infinite value in this one deck. Well, I need my Starfish then if I'm going to win the game. And I don't have it right now. Like, everything... Just every card is bad right now. Let's see what's in the random box. Unfortunately, it's a battle cry. Realistically, the way I'm going to beat them is racing them. And I'm going to lose that race. Like, I just don't know how I beat this now. It's just my starfish. It's the only thing that can do it for me. But I think it's too late, because I don't lose the stats. Okay. Well, I need a miracle. We're fishing for miracles now. What's in this? I mean, that's annoying. Is it gonna win the game for me? No. I just need silence. That's all I need.
The reign ends here. The queen falls.
Maybe I should have killed that first. I'm just trying to balance how much damage on the board versus... Ooh, that's annoying for them to deal with. At least, like, it's a wall. I'm not going to have to play it, though, for, like, 2 turns, by which point I'm probably dead. Imagine this front lines was Blizzard. Imagine that world. We still lose. But at least I have 2 just dead cards in my hand. It was 2 mana. Put 2 cards in your hand that you can't use. It's like, wow, what a great card. What a great card. Anyway, summon 100 of these dudes now. Seems very fair. It's turn 7, by the way. They have a board that I can't clear unless they silence it. Which is unfortunate when I'm playing a class that doesn't have access to silence regularly. Well, that's lethal still. And... Sure. You know what? I'm not giving you the benefit.
Smart move. I concede.
Scummy deck. I'm calling it, that's a scummy deck. Ooh. I'm 90% certain on the next round of, like, nerfs, this deck is going to just get fucking destroyed in some way. I think they're going to go for the Illusionist. I think they're going to go for Information again. Even though it got nerfed 1 time. It just has such an insane pop-off turn. It's too strong. It's simply too strong. If you want to play a rogue deck right now, you should play that one, not this one. This one's garbage. Although I did see that the World Championship, they were running some variant of this. And I was like, why are you running this? And every time I saw it, it looked garbage. So, I don't know. Don't know if there was a running joke going on, but I'm kind of shocked that they brought this deck. Now, a lot of people did bring Miracle Rogue, I'll give you that.
You didn't see.
Okay, these are all not cards I want right now. Death Knight is probably Blood Death Knight, which means I need to outvalue them. So, jackpot. Can I be nice this year? Just this once, please? I've only had a little whine, I've only had a little moan. And that's wine with a H. Oh, actually, I did have a little bit of wine yesterday. Late in the evening. I had a sip. That's fine.
I see you've brought.
Okay, it's Blood Death Knight. It has to be. Because they're the only deck that runs 40 cards on the Death Knight side of things. Well, it's the only reasonable one. I have seen a few Unholy plus Blood Rune decks that do that. But hey, they normally lose. Alright, what's in my jackpot? Okay, that's a little bit of a better jackpot. Mortalizing Stone is a pretty good thing to cheat. Do you know any deck that beats Aggro Mage? It's the only deck I'm facing at this point. Do you mean like the Ping Mage? With all the Frost spells? Because if you do, I wouldn't say I had a problem with that with many decks. Like, this deck can beat it with value. What's the big one? I'm not sure, actually. I've not seen it that often, funnily enough. I see it occasionally, very occasionally. Reduce cost of the beast in my hand. No, I want infinite value, please. Oh, the Arcane Bolt one. I've seen that once and got rolled by it. So, I imagine Blood Death Knight beats it, right? Can you not just get enough health that you can't get bolted down? I feel like it's not a terrible matchup. I might have I'll have a quick look between the games and see what the matchup on that one is. I've seen it 1 or 2 times, but not that commonly. You might be a higher rank than me. I'm currently sat in Plat right now. Honestly, I've been a bit hard stuck in Plat. I've felt a little bit bad about things. Now, I will say that I feel bad, but I peaked like diamonds though. Now, I could copy a Glaciate. Do I really want to copy a Glaciate? I mean, value. Value, value, value. I don't cast fire spells that often.
Rise and exalt in your pure form.
The alternative for that Arcane Mage one, I think if you go really fast with like Aggro Druid, you might be able to beat it. Because they don't have much of an early game, right? They don't want to use their Arcane Bolts early. Because they want to copy them multi-times with the Elemental whose name I forget. And the Aggro Druid list is pretty cheap. It's also still a pretty good deck. The only problem with the Aggro Druid is you run into the Death Knight, the Blood one, you can get, like, just rolled by it. Although even then, it's not too bad a matchup, as it normally takes, like, turn 5 for the Death Knight to really, you know, get its control boots on. And if you can get out before turn 5, and Aggro Druid is like the most aggressive deck, and it can do that. You can get turn 4 kills. You can at least put enough pressure that they just can't do anything about it.
I have but little time.
Alright. Casually get roped. You know what? Archibald might have other things to do. Maybe he's answering the door. I shouldn't get salinated by it. It's been playing fast up till now. Maybe he DC'd. Stranger. Yeah, we'll play Stranger. If I can get Objection. Now they're going to have problems. I mean, other than their potential internet connection, which may have gone down. But this is going to be true despair. Alright, nice. Deny you 10 health. Nope, 5 health, sorry. You only had 2 Skelly Bobs. 2 corpses, even. And now we just throw you on the board. This is a pretty annoying minion for Death Knight to get rid of. They don't want to use their Corpse Explosion. Their single target removal will leave a 3-1 behind. And I'll still gain like 6 health from it potentially, unless you use 2 spells.
I have things you never knew you wanted.
It looks like they're going to swing at it with the 4-4. Yeah, great. I'm going to get 9 health from this. Well, not quite 9 because, you know, my health total. Fuck it. Well, the going's good. Just throw big boys on the board. Make them use their board clears. They have 4 main board clears this deck. That's kind of what I have to play around and just put enough pressure onto the board that they have to deal with it. But not too much that I run out of cards. Corpse Explosion is one of them, but they only have 3 corpses, so that's not the one I'm worried about. The next one I'm worried about is the the 8 mana card, which is Twisting Nether, which gives you a 5/5. Mutinous doesn't bother me. Thank you. Honestly, thanks. So I just leave Renathal in your hand, eventually they'll just eat it. Do I run all my minions into this? Possibly. 4, 4, 5. Might run my face into it, to be honest with you. Is that stupid to run my face into it? It makes the maths really nice on the trade, though.
It wasn't me.
Because now I get to keep the 1/2. And the 3/1. And then I get to play a Glaciate if I really want. Do I want a Glaciate right now? Yeah, I think I do. I just want stats, so I'll take you. And I think I will trade the 1/2 at the end. I changed my mind on the line then. I was going to Ghostly Strike it into Double Cross, but... Okay, fine.
The time has come to dethrone our
A
master.
Heart Strike. Interesting. I thought they would have just used their hero power to clear that, but I'm not going to complain. That's pretty good for me again. Anyway, what's in this box now? Sylvanas is value, value, value. It's sticky. It's going to be annoying for them to get rid of. Oh, I did that in the wrong order. You know what? Don't chase after bad money. I should have pinged it first so that the 3 would go to the face. Took my turn a little bit too quickly then.
Who knows what secret
What are you doing? Oh, they're going to patches. Patchwork, sorry. Well. That was such a bad patchwork, I think. Look at that, they only got 4 cards. That is garbage. Come on, jackpot. Okay. Okay, we can do some disgusting things, but... I need to set something up first. And I'm slightly concerned about leaving patchwork on the board, because... they might be running a copy of Bounce, and I don't really want to get bounced again. What's in my Glaciate? Yes, sir. Alright, I will admit we've been lucky this game. We've drawn really nice out of the box. We've been nice this year. Anyway, again, this is somewhat of a nightmare. They've used one of their asphyxiates. They will have another one. They've probably also got 3 mana destroy minion take 3 damage. Obliterate. No, they use Soul Steal. That's one of their 4 board plays. They used it on 1 minion. Chef Kiss, it's the dream. Now, if only I could find my contraband stash. There you are. There you are. Hang on a minute. Let me just think for a second. No, we don't need to think for a second. Oh, do I want to think for a second? No. Just play it. Objection was the big thing from this. Oh, I forgot. I was going to save 1 Glaciate for you. Oh, well. It's still a good body. Alright, I think I'll sketch you then. And... do I want more objections? No. This makes my board even stickier. I will have the stickiest board you ever did see. I mean... what were they going to pick there? I guess they just had to sack a card.
You look tasty.
Alright, I'll get 2 of those, please. That's not 2 of them, sorry. That's not the upgraded version. I'll get 1 of them, thank you. Okay, do I have lethal? Probably not because of the frozen effect. 4, 2, 3, 10, 14, 24. Yeah, I don't have lethal right now. I don't think there are any secrets in my deck either for Private Eye, so I think that's a dead card now. I might as well just leave it in my hand. Do I want to let them eat all this health back?
They're on to us.
Maybe.
Transcend and serve!
I think this is the most brutal thing I can do. How do you feel about dealing with 4 Sylvanas? Oh, and Perjury. This is not a board I'd want to go up against. Now, they can clear with Corpse Explosion, but it's fucking expensive. It's going to cost them... Actually, it's going to cost them 8... No, it's going to cost them 9 corpses. Not as expensive as I thought. But... I don't think they have it. I think they would have used it by now. Uh, 12, 24... Oh, okay. Thank you. Alright, what's next? We'll give you a motion denied just to fully mess with your brain. Everyone forgets about motion denied. We're currently hovering 14 damage. I can't play the Pyroblast right now because I only have 8 mana because I overloaded. So I think we'll do a little bit of murdiddly murder.
Let's muddy the waters.
Pyroblasting in the face. 0 mana, deal 10 to the face. Pretty good. Nah, that's disappointing though. Go get him, boys!
My blood for the Lich King!
Okay, that's a good card to get.
Did that just...
Oops. Oopsie-daisy. Oopsie-daisy. Took 6 to the face. Ooh, I don't have a secret right now. But I could have a secret. Alright, it's time for just despair. Don't get greedy with value.
You have no idea what I'm capable of.
We're gonna fill the board regardless. Really bad ordering, but whatever. Come back. Please don't hit me in the face. It's fine. Objection was the thing I really wanted. Because now I can play a Gravedigger. And I don't think I would like you to have this. That can go back to the deck. Alright. 4, 8, 10. I mean, we can't play everything, I guess. Oops, it's coming back. I'm 3 off... No, I'm 2 off lethal. Can I Pyroblast them in the face? With Tess. If I can, we win. And by the way, I'm 100% playing Tess with this board full still. I think they've left. Because then I'll just get another objection. And they can't play any minions. I can bounce it back again. The only thing that would then save them is Corpse Explosion. And I know what the card is in their hand right now. It's just Mograine. They're looking for... They're searching for Blood Boil, but I don't think that's going to save them. At least that's their dream. Well,
In the shadows. Alright, I'll be. It wasn't me.
possibly lethal, a 1 in 3, 4, 6, 7. A 1 in 8 chance of lethal. No, it's not actually. It's a 1 in 9. Don't hit test, by the way. Not Tess. That's how we do it. The 1 in 9. Perfect. Definitely deserves that. Alright, 3 and 2. Let me just have a quick look. I'm now intrigued by the aggro mage question. Where are we? Where are we? What is your bad matchup? So this is the one, I think. Yeah, this has the worms in it, Deathborn. So what is your... It's currently sitting at... Oh wow, it's sitting at 6% win rate. This deck is pretty cracked. I'm lucky to not see it then. Where are you? Aggro Mage. Evolved Shaman, it doesn't do well into, that I'm looking at. 41% win rate, that seems to be the worst of the big decks. Big Spell Mage apparently doesn't do well into, which I'm kind of surprised. Where is Aggro Druid? I feel like Aggro Druid should do pretty goddamn well. Dragon Paladin does well into it, which is pretty small. Strangely does really badly into Enrage Warrior, but unfortunately Enrage Warrior does worse into every other deck in the game. Where's the Aggro Druid? Maybe Aggro Druid is not a good suggestion, it turns out. Okay, it has a 61% win rate into Aggro Druid. I'm kind of surprised. What is the full deck list? As I said, apologies, I've not seen it. I've seen the Pink Mage variant, but I've not seen Aggro Mage. It might be the new hotness. You might have beat me to the hotness. Because it was rising in popularity. It went from like 0 last week to 2 or 3% this week. Yeah, basically over Christmas, someone must have found this deck and it's popular now. But yeah. Good luck with your quest day with the suggestions that the statistics can give us. Evolved Shaman wouldn't be a bad shout. I think Evolved Shaman is your best cover all. If that deck is really plaguing your existence. And Evolved Shaman is pretty good into other decks. But it's strange because I think the only time I've played it in like the last week or played into it. Yeah, you do find that sometimes. Like I feel like I run into the Death Knight, the Blood Death Knight, so often. It's crazy. But I played it against it, I think, 2 nights ago. I wasn't really aware of what it was, but I played into it with Unholy Death Knight, and I just rolled it with aggression. But they might have had a bad draw, so it's really hard to say. It's my N=1 sample size. I'm going into Warrior, which probably means it's a rogue. Right? Why would you be playing Warrior in this year?
I see you've brought. I see you.
Why would you be playing a 40 card Warrior deck as well? Are you playing Control Warrior? What year am I in? Anyway, wasn't sketchy. We'll pretend that is what's his name again? Objection. If in doubt with secrets, just pick the mage one. It's the most annoying one to play around. Okay, I think it is Control.
Where you followed.
Again, we'll just assume that this is objection into objection. It is. It's Control Warrior. Oh my god, I've been taken back 2 years. Well, we haven't got anything to jackpot. I probably should have jackpotted on one of those turns.
They're on to us. They're on to us.
Because if I drew into the Naga, then I would still have to set up with the jackpot. It doesn't really matter anymore. Goodbye.
Anybody?
Okay, let's see what we get in the jackpot. Flame Strike is interesting. Light Bomb is really bad. You don't want stuff that would remove your own board, because then you can't bounce Test back. So you only play that if you're desperate. Now, I do seem to be in the control matchup here versus Warrior, so I don't think Flame Strike's going to be that useful either. So, let's chill out for a little bit. Let's get value instead. I'll take a Hazy Concoction. I'll take 2 Hazies, if you don't mind.
They're on to us.
Let's generate loads of cards. And make a really, really good stash.
Pick me! Pick me!
So, wait, how much armor did you just get? I wasn't paying attention. Was that 4? I think it was 4. So you drew a 4-cost card. What? What's going on? I'm having a stroke. They just gave me a really good card. Cal? Alright.
Our gift of the arcane enlightens us.
I can't hold all these cards right now.
They're on to us. They're on to us.
But Hydrolodon is a really good thing for me to get.
Pick me! Pick me!
Ooh. That's a pretty good thing for you to get, though. Unfortunately, for you, I'm running fucking Starfish, so I think I will just Starfish this. It's still a lot of damage to take to the face, but Light Bomb doesn't kill it. Basically, Light Bomb doesn't kill it. That's my answer.
Symptoms will be severe.
And I can't get rid of all these cards. Let's just remove 1 damage off the board.
Job's done.
I drew all my secrets again before the Secret Lovers. I think I am getting punished by Blizzard too. Okay. Control Warriors controlling their board. They're having far too much fun on Control Warriors like, whoa, 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 whoa. You fucking dealt like 8 damage that turn? What are you doing? You crazy, crazy lad. Anyway. Right. That's a Colossal Minion now. I can just keep resummoning. Fine. Brawl. What is your event? Oh, I know what the win condition is. It's Kazaka-san, right? I bet you it's Kazaka-san. They're going to play 4 dragons along the way. Okay. I can dig this. So, I just want no more draw. Too much draw. Frostwolf, acceptable. You're a sticky-ish minion. I'll take you. Now, concoct me your finest concoctions. What was the last battle cry I just played? It was Hydrolodon, right? Does this work?
Job's done.
Oh, he gives you Hydrolodon Heads Rush. I thought he summoned him and gave the Heads Rush. Oh well. It's actually really bad. I should have used it with Astalor, but I was intrigued. Simply put, I was interested. And curiosity killed me.
The smell of man.
Alright.
Refreshing.
Thank you.
I knew I could count on you.
Okay, I'm not going to get too good to use on Flame Strike versus this deck. There's just no reason to. What I will do is play with one of these, though. Powered Fortitude is not bad, but it's not great because it can buff their minions. But if it's Control Warrior, when are they going to play minions? That's my logic. When are you going to play minions? Never. So I think a high main into a Fortitude would be okay here.
Pick me! Pick me!
Alright. Eventually I'm just going to outvalue them. It's all well and good them controlling the board. And they are controlling the board pretty nicely. Okay, it's Kazaka-san. It has to be. That's why you're ring Drake. So I just need to kill you faster, right? I mean, even if they get Kazaka-san, it's not like... oh no, it's Kazaka-san, I can't win the game anymore. It's like, oh, it's Kazaka-san, that's going to be mildly annoying. You can go back into the deck. Ooh. Okay. Minions die for your master. Not the 1/1. Thank you. I don't have another way to kill a minion right now. 2. Actually, that isn't 100% true. I might be able to get to it. Okay, I can't. 3, 6, 9. Still, that was some decent value. Look at my hand versus their hand. I'm content with this. They have to clear off Putricide. It's not hard, obviously. They just trade the 4-3 into the 1-4. Or some form of shield slam. God, I do like this portrait with Warrior, though. The fucking hammer onto your button. Like, why are they doing this? What are you doing? Anyway. Right, it's time to cause despair. You do not get to keep one of these. Now, I also think I don't want you to keep... one of these. Let's just slow you down a little bit. Even if you draw Kazaka-san now, who cares? And how much was this? It's 5 damage, right? So let's play a little power word. A little powery boy. And we'll just start chunking through your armor. God damn it, they already drew it. Thanks, Blizzard. Thanks, Obama. Okay, what's in the potion belt? That will do, and that will do. That doesn't work right, because it's actually a weapon that's destroying it. Same with the minion summoners, that doesn't count. I think the only way to do it with another class is... Who can else do it? Demon Hunter could do it with the... Oh god. The 1 mana do 4 button. Oh, they wanted it to survive. Where'd the... Oh, whatever. Why would you attack that one when I'm going to almost certainly run that into that? I guess in their theory I'm just going to use one of these. And they'd be right. Right, this is now Ultimate Despair for Warrior.
Job done.
I can't play that because I already got one. Nice. Okay, it's 5 to all, sure. Alright, and this is going to be your armor depleted now. Whereas I still have the value. I'll just play one of these. And I think that is pretty brutal for you as well. So I'll play it. And I'll push my button. Oh, Outlaw Drax. Actually, it's a really good weapon, and I shouldn't meme about that one. It's like one of the good things Warriors got going right now, the weapons. They have some solid weapons. Well, Arigos, I have nothing but respect for you. You're trying to make Warrior work when the Blizzard team has, the Hearthstone team, has just not given Warrior any good support cards for like 2 expansions. I salute you. Well done. Alright, for the 7 games that I'm going to play Jackpot, because I normally, for anyone that hasn't been here before, I normally play 7 of one class or one deck archetype, and then I'll shift things up to a different one. We might revisit one of these again at some point. I'm actually quite happy with this iteration of the Burgle Rogue. The secret package, I think, has got enough value to not remove it. And I'm not really missing the nulls that much.
The forest fights back.
I definitely would have had Krabatory over Starfish. That's probably one of the only things I would change. Alright, I'm going to try something different, because Druid scares me. It might be Aggro Druid. I'm not going to keep Trickster. Now, I should keep Starfish, though, if it's Aggro Druid, but Trickster is so often a dead card. I feel like you need to play Jackpot first and not hold the Trickster. I think that's a misplay in me playing this deck. Okay. 35? No, it's Aggro Druid. We might have lost. I might have lost at the mulligan.
What is it?
Yeah, well, you're gonna buff it, right?
The iron mine
No.
is mine.
Okay. Alright, I'll take it slow. I'll deny you card draw. Again, that's such a bad play for the Aggro Druid. They've got taunts that they can put stuff behind. They might have another one for all I know.
You gotta be scrappy with
But fucking just taunt it.
It wasn't me.
Counterspell's a decent pickup for this matchup as well. Don't give it +2/+3. Even then I can clear it, but I'd have to hit it with my face. Okay. Time for Astalor to get some work.
Our gift of the arcane enlightens us.
Remove as much damage off the board. If we get a good jackpot, we win. We've won. Deep Breath is brutal for the Aggro Druid. I can clear the board now. With Swift Scale, and every time I push the full package, what's it called? The stash. Every time I do a stash, it's going to cast Deep Breath. So I just need to keep my hand full of spells. That's a really fucking good card to get for Aggro Druid. Not incredible, because they have no cards in their hand, but if they'd run the... What's it called? I'm so bad with names. Again, if you've not been here before, I'm so bad with card names, but it's the one that gives minions Death Rattle, draw a card. Where did that come from, by the way? Oh, I see. Anyway, I think you have now lost the game. Actually, do I even need to Swift Scale Trickster? What would I do with the 1 mana? Nothing, but I would like a minion on the board. Alright.
Muddy the waters.
It's done! We've won! We've gone 5 and 2. It's turn 5 and Druid has hit me for 13 damage. And they have to rebuild the board against me. They can only build the board one more time. So I guess it's a little bit too early to count my chickens. But the Metamorphosis is just going to let me ping one of their minions off continuously. God, they got some really fucking juicy things. Right, how do I want to do this? I think I want a Trickster again. 4. Yeah.
Let's muddy the waters.
Kill that. And we're probably going to just ping it again next turn, so I'll hit you for 1.
Job's done.
for the finishing touch.
The strong flourish.
Right, if I can clear this board, we've won. I'm pretty certain we're pushing the button there. Any 3 healthers? There is, so I'll take that and that. And now all I'm looking for is taunt. Cheap taunt. That's back-breaking for this deck next turn. I'll take expensive taunt if it basically loses the game for Druid. They can't really eat through a big taunt boy with lifesteal very easily.
Our gift of the arcane.
You'll ring Astalor in the deck. Very interesting.
Our gift of frost shields us.
Okay. Okay. But what are you going to do to this guy? Please, 1 contraband stash. That's all I'm asking for. That double cross will never get played either. Actually, no, it will. Because they have 8 Astalor. And they might play it for just the damage now. At the very least, I'm gaining like 12 health here. I killed a minion as well. It's pretty good for me. Kill the other one, please. That. Okay, you got bloodthirsty. That's fine. We all get a little bit bloodthirsty.
I got you, friend.
Tess? Yes, please.
No idea what I'm capable of.
Ah. I mean, that's just backbreaking, right? For aggro Druid, just what do you do about it? They're trying to wait till 10 for Astalor. But I'm going to ping it back with Ghastly Gravedigger at the last minute. They have to play it. You have no choice but to play it right now. You're going to lose otherwise. Well.
I can't win them
You've chosen death. Anyway, 5 and 2 with this deck. Pretty good. More than I thought I was going to get. I could have seen this going like 2 and 5 and just been miserable. I've definitely had some nights of this deck off camera, which have been truly, truly miserable, but hey. I guess, to answer the question of the title, I guess I was nice this year, and occasionally a little bit naughty. Anyway, we're going to transition into another deck. We're going to play Unholy... Whoa, too quick. We're going to play Unholy Death Knight. But first, goodbye YouTube.